Good morning, this is Jeff with Sewer Tech Northwest. Today we're at property address 1013 Foothills Drive here in Newburgh. We're located at the front of the home here. We're about 6 feet to the left of the doorway, right out in front of the porch here. We have a 3-inch ABS cleanout. We're going to insert the camera and check the overall condition and serviceability of the sanitary sewer line. We currently have water running. And once we get this thing going in the right direction here, we'll zero out the foot counter. And off we go. Very hard dive there right off the start. Alright, fortunately we do have a root intrusion here. Line transitions to, looks like 4-inch 3034. You got a pretty good sized root ball penetrating that joint there. We'll definitely recommend a spot repair to correct that. At this point, sewage is still getting past it, but that looks like one that will likely block the line at some point. Went through an area there with some standing water. It looks minor. There's no real debris buildup in this area here. We'll go back through that here in a moment when the line's drained out. And then we reach the main here at 56 or 57 feet. And all that standing water is very likely, or the vast majority of it, is going to be in city responsibility anyway. And the cities very rarely fix standing water unless they've actually caused backups, which are quite uncommon even with significant bellies, unless you're putting a lot of stuff down the line that shouldn't be going down there. Alright, located the camera head successfully. The line terminates at the main out here on Foothills Drive. The pipe here is pretty much done draining. Some of that standing water persists right up to the main. We'll pull back and locate the start of it. And I don't consider repairs on bellies, especially in plastic pipe, which is very, very smooth on the inside, until there's at least 1 inch of water for around 10 feet, but I've also got to see buildup to make a case for it. When you have smooth plastic pipe like this versus old concrete and cast iron that has rough pipe walls, the debris, or the pipe walls don't grip the debris. And so most of the time, if you even get a clog in the belly, the head pressure breaks it loose on its own without even realizing it. Alright, I located the start of the belly here. Pretty much all the standing water. There might be another foot of it here with like a 32nd of an inch, but all of that is in the roadway in city responsibility. It's not something I'd ever recommend repairs on to begin with, but it's not the homeowner's problem. As long as you're not putting grease down the line, cooking oil, tampons, paper towels, stuff of that nature, that bellied area will stay nice and clean. I located the root intrusion here. I've marked it with a white X. I'm getting around 5 foot 3 inches deep. We're right in the front yard area here under the bark dust. Relocate before doing any digging. It's a very hard sloped front yard. That slope can throw the locator off as far as depth goes. But if you're walking up the front, the walking path up to the front door, it's about 3 feet to the left of the walking path. Again, marked with white paint. I do recommend a spot repair to correct that. I also recommend a rescope afterwards to ensure that the repair was done properly and was done in general and not just trimmed out. We're now going backwards under the front porch towards the home. Got a little tiny bit of standing water there. It's about a 32nd of an inch. That will not affect functionality at all. And right here we go back into the crawl space area. And again, the belly is city responsibility. It's not a homeowner's problem. It's not something that's repair worthy to begin with. So because the root is not blocking the sewer line right now, there is still adequate flow to the main. You want to fix that root so it stays that way. That one will very likely block the sewer line at some point here. It's a very large root mass. I don't know if you can see my paint here through that, but there's that just up ahead in the bark dust is where the paint marking's at, straight out from the clean out.